السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. سبحان الذي سخر لنا هذا وما كنا له مقرنين وإنا إلى ربنا لمنقلبون. तो रखते सफ़र के लिए क्या चाहिए? आजकल तो लैपटॉप नेविगेशन चाहिए. जनाबे वाला ये देखें कि नैरो स्ट्रीट्स हैं और आज हम जा रहे हैं अपनी पार्किंग में से निकल के गोल्डन टेम्पल की तरफ. तो इंतहाई नैरो स्ट्रीट थी जिसमें से हम निकले हैं. अगर दो गाड़ियाँ तो ऑलमोस्ट एक गाड़ी भी इम्पॉसिबल है, लेकिन अगर बड़ी गाड़ी हो तो काफ़ी टफ है टू गेट आउट फ्रॉम द पार्किंग एरिया. लेकिन स्ट्रीट्स काफ़ी वाइड हैं. पुलिस देयर, प्लीज़ fasten your seat belts. Everyone please fasten your seat belt. तो जनाबे वाला कानून की पासदारी भी ज़रूरी है, बशर्ते कि कानून देख भी रहा हो. एनीवे यहाँ पे लोकल रूट्स पे सीट बेल्ट ना भी हो तो गुजारा चल जाता है. हाईवे पे अगर सीट बेल्ट ना हो तो उसकी पेनल्टी है, और पेनल्टी ये है कि आपका 1 पॉइंट कट जाता है. और अगर किसी ने कोई वायलेशन करें तो पुलिस के साथ गाड़ी चलाना इंतहाई मुश्किल है. इससे बेहतर है कि आप या तो उन्हें आगे जाने दें या उनसे पीछे रह जाएं या साइड पे हो जाएं, क्योंकि बंदा पैनिक होके कुछ ना कुछ गलती कर ही बैठता है.
वो देखिए, वो जो है ना पकड़ लिया गया पुलिस ने,
और अगर पुलिस यहाँ पकड़ लेती है तो फिर छोड़ती कोई नहीं है. और ये इंक्वायरी कर रहे हैं कि आप क्या कर रहे हैं या कुछ समथिंग इज गोइंग ऑन. दे आर आस्किंग अबाउट समथिंग. यार सही नहीं है, क्या सही नहीं है? हम जा रहे हैं गोल्डन टेम्पल की तरफ. ये क्योतो की वाइड स्ट्रीट्स हैं और इधर इन्होंने इंक्रोचमेंट वगैरह और फर्दर डेवलपमेंट इनसाइड द सिटी दे हैव स्टॉप्ड इट. तो जनाब हम व्यू लेते हैं सैयद आरिफ हुसैन शाह का. तो क्या कहते हैं कि जनाब ये डेवलपमेंट फर्दर होनी चाहिए कि नहीं होनी चाहिए, और स्पेशली क्योतो के बारे में आपके क्या ख्यालात हैं?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम. Actually, Rashid bhai, when I was in bachelor, I was studying in bachelor's in urban planning. So I heard that time that the big cities in the world, which have already achieved their maximum level of development, now they are trying to have a very least development in their big cities, because the big cities cannot bear the extra pressure of development. And this is what I saw in Kyoto, because Kyoto already maybe achieved their highest level of development. At the moment, if you'll go for another development, maybe the already narrow streets or the roads, there will be extra pressure on the roads. So I don't think so that the roads will be able to bear or cater that pressure. So this is a good thing. And one more thing which I heard back and today I have experienced, the tax. I heard that there are some cities in China which are imposing tax, and there are some cities in China while if you're going into that city, big city, you need to get a food coupon for 3 days or 4 days. You will be staying in that city, so you will use that coupon. After 3 or 4 days, no one will give you food. That is just because managing cities, because extra pressure or migration or influx of people cannot be managed. So this is what I saw in Kyoto, and it's a good sign, I guess. And so we must learn. Pakistani must learn lesson from Kyoto in this perspective.
I think apart from Pakistan, this is a problem of the whole developing countries. So they should learn the things from the developed countries, because they have the wide experience of those problems already. They are tackled. And one more thing I would like to suggest and add in this one. For example, last night we stayed in the Kyoto. So the Kyoto district government, which is called the prefecture government, they impose an additional tax of 200 if you are having certain limit of stay. For example, if your stay is less than 10,000 yen a day and night, and then you have to pay about 200 yen per person. So this is also additional revenue apart from the regular tax. And we see only this in the Kyoto, we didn't see in the Nagoya. and also we will not see it in Hiroshima, and this is not also in Saitama and Tokyo. So the Kyoto prefecture, they impose a little bit additional tax, which is creating additional revenue.
Actually, Rashid bhai, other than Tokyo, this is I guess the most visited cities by the tourists at the moment. So yeah, that's a good sign, and getting some revenue, and then the main purpose is they are investing that revenue on the city beautification. This is the point actually. We
and as we saw the police, one more important thing is for the developing countries. In our countries, we mentioned the city police is having certain portion, like they are roaming around, and this is their boundary, this is their boundary, and they have divided the boundary as well in the our country. But in Japan, the whole Japan belongs to the police. They have uniform, same all over the Japan for police. All over the Japan, they have the same vehicles, and only the police is having the official number plate. No one else is having the official number plate. There is no protocol for the ministers. There is no protocol for the even the prime ministers. From the outside they are having, and they are never using the protocol on the road. And I heard one of the news, the prime minister of someone else country came here, and he requested, because he is getting late, he has to reach the destination quickly, so he requested, I want protocol. So they said, sorry sir, we cannot have it on the road because this is a public road, we cannot apply it here. So in our country you will see even the normal people, those who never been on a protocol, and they
actually I do agree with you. I told you yesterday, Rashid San, that we need to change our mentality. Status quo thinking is a big hurdle in the progress of our country. When your respect would be measured by the vehicle you are carrying, this is what actually we are seeing in a country. If you are driving a big vehicle, so many people maybe will be there to pay you respect or for your honor. But if you are, for example, going there by rickshaw or even by public transport, you'll not be given that kind of respect. This is what actually which is triggering our community, our society to have a big vehicle, a big house. At the moment, a lot of people, they are earning maybe in millions, they are residing in, you saw in Japan, they are residing in rental houses. No matter, doesn't matter. But in our country, having house, for example, if someone is visiting your house, it's your relative or anyone else, the very first question that would be asked from you, that are you owning this house, mashallah? You will be like, oh no, at the moment, and your answer would be, no, at the moment maybe it's a rental, but you'll be feeling a bit of like shyness to tell someone that I'm not owning this house. And then the question is of course, are you owning a GLI or something like this? And the next question is where your children are studying. If your children are studying in some government school, that would be considered maybe something very wrong. That, oh, government school. So when this is the state of situation of country, so what can you expect?
And as I like learned from your question, the vehicles production, the Japan is the biggest manufacturer of the vehicle and exporter, because they are big brands, Toyota, Mitsubishi and Lexus, and I think Mazda also belongs to them, and Hino. There are so many brands of the Japan, but you will see the most of the people, they are using the small cars. They don't have here the big cars like Range Rover or the Land Cruisers. Even they are the manufacturer of these cars. So they are promoting the simplicity, austerity, and they are not imposing any side of the status quo and those many things you mentioned already here. So we are heading towards the Golden Temple. Let's talk about the Kyoto and the Golden Temple. What do you know about the Golden Temple? Is there any idea?
The top two floors are made of gold.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Pure gold?
Pure gold.
Oh, I heard maybe it is painted with the
No, it's gold
only. Right. That is
actually, being a historian, I have a deep interest in searching these things. So, thank you so much, Rashid San, actually for accompanying us and for like supporting us. So we are actually seeing this city. It's a perfect sunny day here in Kyoto. So I would like now to have some remarks of Azhar San as well, because he is my best friend actually. So I really wanted him to speak on this matter, that how is he feeling now, and what kind of plans he's having for next 2 days, and particularly like how about Japan city, because he resides in the heart of Pakistan, a city Islamabad, where we have spent billions and billions of rupees. So Azhar, comparing Islamabad and then Japan and then Kyoto, how do you feel?
Well, first of all, I will answer your first question. Now I'm very sleepy because.
Nimoides?
Sottama nimoides ne.
So you
And
wanna
one more
sleep
thing, actually, we can't compare Islamabad with Kyoto, even for whole Japan cities. If you talk about cleanliness, yes, you can compare, but if you talk about other things, then I think there is no comparison. These two countries are totally different. And what about my plan? I would say now we will go to Golden Temple. We will have some time here at maybe for 2 hours, and then we will go to Bamboo Forest, and after that we will be going towards Osaka, because we want to complete our tour, and we don't want to miss Osaka.
Osaka. So you are willing to go Osaka after that as well?
Yeah.
Okay, hope so. We have a great tour, and let's have some.
Naveed San is sleeping.
Naveed San's
Actually, you can't take his
opinion.
comments.
Dr. Naveed Anjam is also here with us.
Naveed San
And
is sleeping at the
also,
moment.
I would like to add one more. They have one very good YouTube channel which is called Naveed and Arif.
Sayyid
please-
Arif and Naveed.
Sayyid Arif and Naveed. So please subscribe, like, and share their channel as well. So we would like to have his opinion. How he's feeling about our trip? Leave the temple or the city comparison.
Naveed, it's your turn.
What's your point about our trip? How can we improve and how we can lead it
Are you
further?
asking me, Rashid San?
No, I'm asking about
Naveed San.
his opinion.
Naveed San, your opinion.
Naveed San is
Naveed
sleeping.
Naveed San, is your opinion time. Naveed San is not feeling well at the moment, so he's actually asking me on behalf of my YouTube channel that let's say some word. Yeah, it's a good tour. It's a quite manageable, and actually the thing I like that we are quite like-minded, despite having some kind of differences with one of our fellow who is having a bit of what I was a naughty person, notorious person. But other than everything, we are having, like, we are quite a like-minded person. So we stayed wherever we want to stay actually, and we had quite a good time. So I would say that it's a perfect day. Yeah, the night we are going to spend in Tokyo tonight actually. Kyoto, sorry. So it would have been better if we would have stayed the same night in Osaka, but because we changed our plan at the last moment from Saitama, that's why we booked Kyoto for 2 nights. But overall, it's good. So my plan for today is, after visiting these 2 or 3 places in Kyoto, we must visit Osaka, because right from my childhood, I heard a lot about Osaka because of Osaka batteries, because those batteries are very common.
Yeah,
in
Osaka batteries are very common in Pakistan, right?
Yeah, so it's having some kind of relation association with my childhood. So I would like to visit, maybe Azhar also, I guess. Azhar is my best friend actually, and I have no words to say for Azhar. So I would say everyone that these kind of guys are the future of Pakistan. These are the stars, and these stars, when these stars will shine, the Pakistan will progress by leaps and bounds. So we must pay respect for these kind of stars. And one thing, Rashid, I would like to tell you. One day we were traveling in a train, and we were like having some kind of busy day. So Azhar actually is like, we were standing, I was using my cell phone, so suddenly I saw that someone from Pakistan is reading a book. Oh my God, in train. This is actually commitment. This is what I want from the youth of Pakistan, to please stand up and to please read the book, and please
Do not waste your time.
yes, my
That's
friend
more-
Azhar.
actually time is the money. So
Arigato.
shouldn't waste the time, and it should be utilized
Dakimashi
as much as possible. And how was your experience in the last night in the hotel? And how did you manage the beds? The one of the more important, also from the youth initiatives, though Mr. Azharsan managed very well
Azharsan will
the
let you
bed
know that how he
separation.
got
So
the
there were
idea.
2 beds in our room, and then we made it 4, and it was fantastic. We could enjoy a sound sleep. Now they cannot even recognize the how was the room and how is right now it. So kind of that one.
Azhar would like to share the idea that how he got, how he actually inspired to change that room.
Actually, the problem is that we were 4 people and we have 2 beds, and all of us demanded some, you can say, privacy. So I thought we have 2 mattresses on each bed, so why not just spare some space and then enjoy our privacy. So that was a good initiative, and we managed quite well.
तो असल गोल्डन टेम्पल का नाम है किनकाकुजी. किनकाकुजी. So किनकाकुजी, we are just 4 minutes away from the किनकाकुजी. तो जनाब हमारे साथ बंदे रहिएगा और हम आपको दिखाएंगे कि गोल्डन टेम्पल का आउटसाइड व्यू कैसा है, और साथ में पार्किंग पे हम जा रहे हैं गोल्डन टेम्पल की. और एक चीज़ ये भी है कि यहाँ पे कंपैरेटिवली फ्यूल प्राइसेस आर कंपैरेटिवली हायर देन दैट ऑफ द Nagoya and Tokyo area. There was about 121 and here is 143. It's quite huge price difference. I think it's also because of additional tax.
Actually, Kyoto is, you can say, have quite higher prices.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
actually, maybe,
Like we have to pay for 200 yen for our residence, and then we have to pay for higher prices of fuel, and I think if we will try their food, obviously they will have high prices.
Yeah, maybe. So let's have the view apart from discussion.
Wow.
It's a nice sunny day, clear view.
There are actually too many views, and time is less, and
Time is
we are running
limited.
short of time, and we want to capture things as much as possible.
Rashid sir, for your audience, actually, I want to have few words in maybe.
You can summarize 2 minutes, please.
No. Actually,
We have 2 minutes only.
yeah. So maybe.
When I start, I cannot finish.
No. It's just 20 seconds. So,
Okay.
but it would take.
Please.
Yeah.
Proceed.
Yeah.
We are
The
listening.
typical. Allah वास्ते कदी कदी बोले अगर तेरी चुप सानो मार गदे से. But for my audience, let me translate these lines that he's asked actually in this these verses. The poet actually, or the writer, is requesting his lover that please try to speak at least sometimes a day, because when you're silent, it is actually killing me from inside. And that's what actually these lines from these lines I wanted to say to Azhar. So please, Azhar, say some words.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for saying something to your loved one, Mr. Azhar Salim. And I think we took the wrong, and we will have
Wrong one? Oh,
to
yeah.
park
We
in
have
our
100
discussion.
meters.
no
Make a
problem.
U-turn.
U-turn.
Make a U-turn. Then turn right.
U-turn. So we'll be going towards the station as well. Can go. So in the area of the Golden Temple, and we are looking for the cheaper parking.
इसका असल नाम जो है ना
जी जी
वो है
अरशाद
रुकुंजी,
रुकुंजी.
फिर किनका कुजी हो गया,
और
और आजकल गोल्डन टेम्पल ज़्यादा मशहूर हो गया.
क्योंकि यहाँ पे जो टूरिस्ट वगैरह हैं, मेरे ख्याल में उनको जी अपनी थोड़ी सी मुश्किल होती है पढ़ने सुनने और कहने में, और इसलिए वो किनका कुजी पे इत्तफाक करते हैं. सो दे आर मार्किंग द रोड एंड मेजरिंग द लेंथ ऑफ डिफरेंट
I think they are looking for electrical wires. I think so.
they are measuring the distance. detection system. There is separate equipments having proper monitor
Turn left.
and a screen on display where they can detect underground wires.
In 200 meters, turn left.
I think the parking will be expensive here as well. So thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe and share.